Hello, I'm Cooper Heckman. We are announcing Haverford High School Swim and Dive, and
I'm Maddie Hassan.
and we are ready to announce the senior team of the swim and dive team.
She has did her summer swimming at Hilltop Swim Club.
First one, Emma Kronholm. Sorry for that one.
She's currently undecided on where she's going to go to school or study, but she knows that her favorite memory on the team was spearheading houses. Everyone, this is Emma Kronholm. Our second senior is Erin Kelly.
Erin Kelly, the second senior to be applauded.
Erin has been a 4-year member of the team. She's a senior captain. She's been a 4-year swimmer. She's swam at Hilltop Swim Club and the Lansdowne YMCA. She's been a member of our state team. She's been all-state honorable mention in the 200 freestyle relay and 400 freestyle relay, and she currently is one of our school record holders in the 200 free relay. She's currently undecided, but wants to study business. Her favorite memory of the team was handing out chocolate gold coins on St. Patrick's Day at States for sophomore year. Erin Kelly. Our next senior is Lily Kent.
The next senior is Lily Kent.
Alright, Lily is a 4-year member of the Forbes. She grew up swimming at Paracon Swim Club, Baldwin Swim Club, and now currently Radnor Aquatic. She has been a district qualifier all 4 years of high school. She's currently undecided on where she'll go to school, but she knows she wants to study medicine and kinesiology. Our next senior is Alana Moore.
Next is Alana Moore.
All right, Alana is a senior co-captain, a 4-year member of the team. She's for Hilltop, Baldwin, Lower Marion, and now Radnor Aquatic. She has been a member of our state team in 2023 of the 200 freestyle relay. She's currently undecided for her college, but she wants to study biology on a pre-med track and maybe minor in Spanish. And then she would like to go to medical school and eventually become a dermatologist. Her favorite memory on the team, this is a great one. Her favorite memory on the team was when Alana was a sophomore, she accidentally pushed one of these power towers into the pool and fell in with it. It was just an accident. Alana Moore. Our next senior is Marina Noguchi.
Now we have Marina Noguchi.
Marina has been a 4-year member of the Fords. She has done her club swimming at Lower Aquatic Club. She has been a Centrals qualifier for the past 2 years. She's also the 2-time silver meet champion in the 100 butterfly. Marina plans to go to Drexel University and study interior design and minor in architecture. Her favorite member of the team is cheering for her teammates at Centrals last year. Marina Noguchi. Our final girl is Annabelle Soley.
Now we have Annabelle Soley.
All right, Annabelle is a 2-year member of the force. She was a swimmer during her sophomore year and then took a hiatus here and came back this year as a diver. So she's done both sides. Currently, Annabelle is planning to attend Mount St. Mary's College, and she wants to study history. And her favorite memory on the team is finishing 3rd place in the 100 breaststroke silvers during her sophomore year. Congratulations, Annabelle Soley. Let's give it up for us, Lady Ford Seniors.
Now we will make way for the senior boys.
At the boys. Our first boy is Matthew Bacamore.
Matthew Bacamore is the first.
Matthew is a 4-year member of the Fords. He grew up swimming in a Rodney Silver, and for Lower American, he's been a silver meet competitor for the Fords. Also, fun fact about Matthew, he is a gold medalist at the United States Special Olympics Games as well. Matthew is fairly undecided, but he knows he wants to either study to become an electrician or maybe get into marketing. His favorite memory was swimming for the Haverford something and being with his friends at swim meets. Matthew Bacamore. Our next senior is Matt Cassidy.
Matt Cassidy, the next boys senior.
All right, Matt is a 4-year member of the Fords. A 4-year member of the Fords. He grew up swimming at Caricom and Radnor Aquatic. I'm working on my name here. He has been a member of our state team twice. He's been all-state honorable mention as a member of our 200 medley relay. He has also been a district qualifier in 100 backstroke multiple times. He's currently undecided on where he's going to go to school and wants to study engineering. His favorite memory was how chaotic everything got when the lane lines broke in the first practice this year. Matt Cassidy.
Next we have Matt Cassidy.
Boy is Sam Graff.
Now we are announcing Sam Graff.
Next we have TJ Hayes.
Now we have Rudy Timay.
Undecided where he's going to go to school, but he knows he wants to study electrical engineering. His favorite memory of the team was social kicks during practice. Rudy Timay. Our next senior boy is
Colby Whitney.
Colby is a 4-year member of the Fords. He grew up singing St. Albans Swim Club, Suburban Swim Club, and he's been a member of our state team, second team All Central League, and district qualifier multiple times. He plans to go to Bowdoin College and swim and study biology with a path towards pre-med. His favorite memory on the team was watching the boys 400 freestyle relay outside smoke and discs last year. That everyone won crazy fast splits and unexpectedly got fit ball. So it was one of the most hype experiences witnessed and still gets chills. Also watching me go to listen was fun. Ladies and gentlemen, Colby Whitney. Our final senior boy is Ethan Wanovich.
Our final senior boy is Ethan Wanovich.
Ethan Wanovich, been a 3-year member of the Fords, grew up swimming at Hilltop Swim Club and Episcopal Academy in Quantico. He has been a member of our state team, district qualified multiple times. He is currently undecided where he wants to attend school, but he knows he wants to study finance. Ethan's favorite memory on the team was the district's bus ride his sophomore year. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Ethan Wanovich. Just a little round of applause. They have for seniors.
We want to say how grateful we are for our seniors here at Haverford High School in the swim and dive team. We'll be right back to kick off this swim meet. And in Haverford tradition, we are seeing all of the seniors take their annual belly flop in the pool. And we hear the crowd laughing, cheering, and screaming in agony as we see them hit the water. We will be right back to start off this amazing Haverford swim meet. Hello, I am Morgan Barrett, and I'm joined by Maddie Hassan, and we are here for the annual Haverford versus Lower Merion swim meet, and we are very excited to honor our Haverford High School seniors. We will be right back after this national anthem. Okay, so our first event is the women's 200 relay, and we are going to see Haverford take on lane 2, 4, and 6. With Lower Merion, we're going to see them take on lane 1, 3, 5.
Hayes, Stevens. Lane 4, we have Fix, Rajnish. Logan Gucci, Moore. Lane 6, we have Rowenholm, Bochinsky, Priscilla, and Scherzer. Miss Star.
We'll be starting on the buzzer. In the pool they go. And they are off. We're seeing lane 4 take an early lead. And off of the wall, lane 5 will speed up ahead. Now we're gonna see the relay. And lanes 3, 4, and 5 will be in similar position, with lane 3 going ahead. Lane 6 seems trailing a little bit behind, along with lane 1. And we're gonna see lane 5, 4, and 3 up ahead in this. Lane 3, with those 2 laps, will finish at a 34.84 pace. So Maddie, with these scores, what are we seeing? What are we seeing, especially with lane 5 and lane 4 being almost neck and neck?
Yeah, it's close. It looks like lane 5 has a real chance at this.
I mean, we're seeing lane 3 get an early lead. Already starting with their first girl, or 4th girl in the water. It's a great push off of the wall for lane 3. We're gonna see lane 3 almost lap lane 6. Lots of cheering, lots of yelling. And lane 3 will finish with a time of 2 minutes and 6 seconds, while the second place will finish at a 2 minute and 14 seconds, and then third place will finish at a 2:15. We still here cheering for lane 6, which is great sportsmanship from this Lower Merion Haverford benches.
Event number 2. 200 medley replay for Lower Merion. Lane 1, we have Green, Yee, Van Chapman, Carroll. Lane 3, we have Soroda, Czar.
Now we will see the men's 200 relay.
We have Lee, Scott, Cole. For Haverford, lane 2, we have.
We're seeing Lower Merion take over the odd lanes and Haverford take over the even lanes.
Rajnovich, Kraft, Hayes. Lane 6, we have Schindler, Timmy, Campeggio, Brooks, Miss Starter.
All swimmers are called into the pool. starting off of that block. On the whistle. And they're off. Off of that push-off, we're seeing lane 6 and lane 4 come out of this really strong, along with lane 2. The flip off of the wall. Lane 2 and lane 4 are neck and neck. We're seeing the backstrip take place right now.
Lane 2 seems to be taking a slight lead.
And into the pool, the second relay will go. We're seeing lane 2 and lane 4 neck and neck with each other. Lane 4 with a little bit of a better push off of the wall. Lane 4 diving in first with a good butterfly.
Lane 4 seems to take big lead over the other lanes right now.
Very much so. Now we have the breaststroke with lane 4 gaining the early lead and being able to hold that lead, almost lapping lane 5. And we're gonna see lane 4 finish with a 1:53. And then right on their heels is lane 3 with the 2 minute. And then in third place with 2:10 is lane 6. Then in fourth place is lane 5 with a 2:15. Seems like our scoreboard is a little bit off here in the pool right now, but under review, we're gonna see how that changes.
Event number 3, women's 200 free.
Now we're gonna see the women's 200 free. Lower Merion taking on the odd lanes. Haverford taking on the even lanes.
For Haverford, E2, Carfrey, lane 4, Kent, lane 6, Boswell. This starter.
We're hearing a lot of cheering from Lily Kent, and it seems like the score table is just going to take a look at the placing, the rankings on the scoreboard, and we will be back shortly for the mount off of the block for the women's 200 freestyle. And the women's 200 freestyle will now go underway. Seems like lane 3 will gain the early lead off of the block. but we will see the endurance from these girls swimmers, because this is a hard and brutally long swim race, because this is not a relay. This is down and back twice. And this is really a test of endurance. Lane 3 keeping up with their lead, finishing off with a 31 for a down and back for a full 100. Now we're gonna see if this Lower Merion swimmer can keep up the good pace.
Lane 3 continues their lead by a big margin at this point.
That was a great time for this Lower Merion swimmer. Keeping up with 2 Haverford girls on her tail. I mean, the only thing that I can compare this freestyle to is a cross-country meet, and we all know how long distance is running. This is long distance swimming. This is both your arms and your legs pumping and pushing and pulling through the water, having that buoyancy and keeping up with the great technique, even though you're tired, even though your body is failing and just wanting to come up for more air. And we're gonna see lane 3 finish with a time of 2 minutes and 15 seconds. Lane 4 will be right there with 2 minutes and 22 seconds. Lane 2 will have 2 minutes and 24 seconds. And lane 5 will have 2 minutes and 25 seconds. We're still hearing great cheering for the rest of the swimmers who are now finishing. And it will be number 1, the first lane in 5th place and the 6th lane in 6th place. We now will have the boys step up with Haverford in the even lanes and Lower Merion in the odd lanes. The male swimmers will now step onto the block. And off they go. Off of the block, we're seeing lane 3 and lane 4 with an early lead. Off the flip, we're going to see a great push from lane 4. Sam Graff leading this charge in lane 4. Excuse my error. Might be Colby Whitney in lane 4. Whoever it is, they're representing Haverford. They get the Haverford H on their swim cap, and we are just proud of them for pushing themselves.
Lane 3 following behind, but still lane 4 takes a great lead.
Lane 4 will swim into the barrier. That is a great performance by our Haverford swimmer in lane 4. Almost lapping lane 6. Great push off of the wall by lane 4, almost going into the barrier again. And we're gonna see lane 2 and 3 almost simultaneously hit the edge of the pool. And we are seeing lane 4 finish in first with a time of 2 minutes and 5 seconds. That was a big lead. And now lane 3 will finish with 2:15 and lane 2 will finish with 2:16. That is almost 10 seconds more than the number 1 in first place with lane 4. We will see lane 1 and lane 6 finish with 2:25 and 2:30.
In lane 1, Lower Merion, we have John. Lane 3, Clock. Lane 5, Diamond.
It'll now be the women's turn.
For Haverford. In lane 2, we have Hayes. Lane 4, we have Whitney. Lane 6, we have Vinci. Let's go.
We've got Haverford on our even lanes this time.
The girls will now mount. Taking their mark on the block, and they're off. We're gonna see lane 4 and lane 3 take the early lead. Coming off of the wall, lane 4 and lane 5 are still neck and neck. Lane 5 did stay underwater and did not break as soon as lane 4. And we're gonna see lane 3 touch earlier than lane 4, almost neck and neck with the backstroke. Lane 3 with a little bit of a head lead. Off the flip of the wall, we're gonna see lane 3 and lane 4 stay very close. Lane 3 with a slight lead. Lane 4 catching up on her tail on the back end. And we're seeing lane 4 with the lead against lane 3. That was a great show of endurance. And that was a great way to push off of the wall, especially coming off of that lap. Now off of the breaststroke, lane 4 is with a comfortable lead. That was a great show of Haverford's Built Ford Tough. Even though Haverford was slightly behind Lower Merion, she is now in her own world. And lane 4 will finish with a time of 2:25. Lane 3 will finish with 2:27. And we will see lane 5 come in third, 2:39. Lane 6 will come in 4th place with 2:55. And lane 1 will come in 5th place with 2:58. We'll now have the boys.
Lanes 2 and 4 are close for the lead. Lane 4 with a slight edge. Lane 2 manages to pass. And now we're back to lane 4 in the lead. Lane 4 gaining pretty big lead over lane 3, but it's still close enough. Lane 4 is still followed by lane 3.
We're very sorry for all the viewers at home that you are not able to see your Haverford swimmers. We are going to fix that problem, fix that issue, and we are very sorry, especially on this special night.
Lane 4 maintains its lead.
Yeah, he's coming up.
We are now back with your preview. It'll be lane 3 with a time of 2:28.99 in first place. Second place, lane 4, 29:33. Third place, lane 5 with 30:96. We will now have the boys breaststroke.
This is the problem. So Alex, he doesn't tell me.
With the male breaststroke, we will see Haverford take on the even lanes 2, 4, 6, and Lower Merion take on the odd lanes 1, 3, and 5. Off the block they go. We're going to see lane 4 take a lead with lane 2 right on his tail. But off of that push, off the wall, lane 4 will be taking the lead in this breaststroke with a time of 2:26.73. It'll be lane 4 that finishes in first, lane 3 that finishes in second with 27.68, and then lane 5 that finishes in third with 28.61. Those 2 seconds, crucial, especially in this breaststroke.
We will now be ready to dive, open up our heat. They warm up and then we'll start. We're going to start, please be quiet during item. Thank you.
Do you know that? Maddie, do you want Spencer to switch out with you for dive?
I think I have a better shot at dive than this.
Okay.
You just want to keep it. I just don't want to bounce it up.
I feel bad because I'm doing nothing.
We will now be starting the dive portion of the meet. My name is Spencer Mark. I'm filling in here for Morgan Barrett.
And we're back with dive. This is still Maddie Hassan.
The first diver will be doing a somersault into a tucked. That's going to be at 5, 4.5, 4.5. This is going to be a 201B back dive into the piked position. And this dive is going to be earned 6.5, 5.5, 5.5. Solid dive from Laura Marion. Next up is going to be a 201A somersault into the back position. And that's going to earn scores of 5.5, 5.5, and 5.5.
It'll now be solely with a 201 back dive in a straight position with a difficulty of 1.7.
And that's going to earn scores of 4, 4, 4.5.
Now we have a 202C back, one somersault in the tuck position with a difficulty of 1.5.
And that's going to earn a 5.5, 5.5, and a 5.
Ryan is doing a 202C back, one somersault in the tuck position with a difficulty of 1.5.
That's going to earn a 5, 4, and a 5.
Aaron is now doing a 202C back, one somersault tuck position with a difficulty of 1.5.
and that's going to earn a 6.5, 5.5, and a 6.
Now we have Ailish with her second round with a 103C front, 1.5 somersault in the tuck position with a difficulty of 1.6.
And that's going to earn a score of 4, 4, and 4.5.
Now we have Chloe, who's doing a 203B back, 1.5 somersaults in the pike position with a difficulty of 2.3.
And that's going to earn scores of 5, 5, and 6.
Now we have Amelia, who is doing a 204C back, 2 somersaults in the tuck position with a difficulty of 2.0.
That dive's going to earn scores of 4.5, 4.5, and 4.
Now we have Annabelle, who is doing a 202C back somersault in the tuck position with a difficulty of 1.5.
That dive's going to earn scores of 3.5, 3.5, and 4.
Now we have Liam, who is doing a 103B front, 1.5 somersaults in the pike position. His difficulty is 1.2.
That dive's going to earn a 5.5, 5, and a 6.
Now we have Ryan, who is doing a 111A front dive, half twist, straight position with a difficulty of 1.8.
That dive is going to earn a 4.5, 4, and a 4.
Aaron is doing a 104B front, 2 somersaults in the pike position with a difficulty of 2.3.
That dive's going to earn a 5.5, 5.5, and a 5.5.
Amish is doing her third round, which is a 101C front dive in the tuck position with a difficulty of 1.2.
That dive is going to get a 2.5, 2.5, and a 3.
Chloe is doing a 5-1-3-2 D with a front 1.5 somersault with 1 twist in the free position with a difficulty of 2.2.
That dive is going to earn a 4.5, 4.5, and a 5.5.
Now we have Amelia,
4C.
who will be doing a 4C front 2 somersault in the tuck position with a difficulty of 2.2.
That dive is going to earn a 5, 5, and a 5.5.
Now we have Annabelle, who will be doing a 103C front 1.5 somersaults in the tuck position with a difficulty of 1.6.
That dive is going to earn a 4.5, 3.5, and a 4.5.
Liam is diving a 3-0C reverse 1 somersault in the tuck position with a difficulty of 1.6.
That is going to earn a 5.5, 4.5, and a 5.5.
Ryan will be with a 103C front 1.5 somersault in the tuck position with a difficulty of 1.6.
That dive will earn a 4.5, 4.5, and a 5.
Aaron is doing a 204B back 2 somersaults in the pike position with a difficulty of 2.3.
That dive is going to earn a 6, 6.5, 6.5.
Ailish, this is her round 4, will be a 5-1-2-2D front 1 somersault, 1 twist in the free position with a difficulty of 1.9.
That dive is going to earn a 5, 5, 4.5.
Chloe is doing a 104B front 2 somersaults in the pike position with a difficulty of 2.0.
That is going to earn 6.5, 6.5, 6.5.
And Chloe's dive will be the highest scoring dive of the night. And Amelia is doing a 403C inward 1.5 somersaults in the tuck position with a difficulty of 2.2.
That dive is going to earn a 5, 5, and a 5.
Now Annabelle will be doing a 1-1B front dive in the pike position with a difficulty of 1.3.
That dive is going to earn a 4, 3.5, and a 4.
Now we have Liam, who will be doing a 104C forward.
Difficulty 2.2.
His dive will be a difficulty of 2.2.
This dive is going to earn straight 4s. 4, 4, 4.
So be a 1 somersault in the tuck position with a difficulty of 1.6.
This dive is going to earn a 4.5, 4, and a 4.5.
Aaron will be doing a 403B inward 1.5 somersaults in the pike position with a difficulty of 2.4.
This dive is going to earn a 6.5, 6.5, 6.5.
Amish with the round 5. We'll start with a 401C inward dive in the tuck position with a difficulty of 1.4.
This dive is going to earn a 5, 4.5, 4.5.
Now we have Chloe, who will be doing a 403B inward 1.5 somersaults in a pike position with a difficulty of 2.4.
That dive is going to earn a 6.5, 7, and a 6.
Amelia will be doing a 5-2-2-3-B back, 1 somersault, 1.5 twist in the free position with a difficulty of 2.3.
This dive is going to earn a 5, 5.5, and a 5.
Now we have Annabelle. We'll be doing a 5-2-1-1-A back dive, half twist in the straight position with a difficulty of 1.8.
That dive is going to earn a 5, 5, and a 5.5.
Liam will be doing a 402C inward 1 somersault in the tuck position with a difficulty of 1.6.
That dive is going to earn a 4.5, 4.5, 4.5.
Ryan is doing a 401C inward dive in the tuck position with a difficulty of 1.4.
That dive is going to earn a 5, 4, 5.5.
Aaron is doing a 5-2-2-5-D back, 1 somersault with 2.5 twists in the free category with a difficulty of 2.7.
That will earn a 5.5, 5.5, 6.
With the last round, English will be doing a 201A with a back dive in the straight position with a difficulty of 1.7.
That dive will earn a 1, 2, and a 3.
Chloe will now be doing a 5-2-2-A back, 1 somersault, 2.5 twists in the free position with a difficulty of 2.3.
That dive will earn a 6, 6, 6.
Amelia is doing a 103B front, 1.5 somersaults in the pike position with a difficulty of 1.7.
That dive will earn a 6, 5.5, 6.
Now we have Annabelle, who will be doing a 4.841 1B inward dive in the pike position with a difficulty of 1.4.
That dive will earn a 5.5, 5, and a 5.5.
401B.
We'll be doing a 4.01B inward dive in the pike position with a difficulty of 1.5.
That dive will earn a 5.5, 5.5, and a 5.
Ryan is doing a 101C forward dive in the tuck position with a difficulty of 1.2.
That dive will earn a 5, 4, and a 5.
Aaron
Aaron is doing a 5.132D in the front position with a 1.5 somersault with 1 twist in the free position with a difficulty of 2.2.
That dive will earn a 6, 5.5, and a 6.5.
That will conclude the dives of tonight. And we want to thank all of the Haverford seniors that participated in this event, but then also all of the Haverford seniors that have swum tonight and that have really honored their time here at Haverford High School. We just want to say thank you for all those who are listening.
Great meet tonight for the Fords, and especially a special night for our seniors, as Morgan was just saying. Special congratulations and thank you for their time at Haverford. This will conclude tonight's meet. I'm Spencer Mark.
I'm Morgan Barrett,
I'm Maddie Hassan.
and we will see you later this week with a cheer match on Saturday.
Should be a great match.
Cheer meet.
Cheer meet. It's 10 a.m. on Saturday.
So we hope to see you there.
Roll Fords. And just keep swimming.